So we all know the feeling, waking up, stiff, tight, ready for another day at the office. And that dreaded feeling of desk stiffness and bad posture, and waking up out of bed dreading another day of repeated damage. So this video is going to help you introduce to some simple stretches that you can implement in your working day to massively improve tightness, stiffness, make you feel more mobile, and getting out of bed won't be such a chore. So stick around. Welcome back everyone. So to explain in some in-depth terms, most people when they work at a desk, sat down, they hunch forward, rounding the back and the shoulders, and they'll be like this most of the day, typing away. Okay, now if you notice the back being rounded, shoulders shrug forward, so naturally we are rounding our scapula, we are putting tension on the lumbar and thoracic spine, and this is just because we can sit into it, okay? There's no active tension here, but we are putting tension on our spinal erectors in the bottom, on our actual vertebrae. This is why we get such tightness in between our discs and cartilage, because you are stretching the spine and it's a unnatural range of motion that it doesn't like to be in for a prolonged period of time. So naturally we should be up, posture right, shoulder blades back and typing away in a dream position, but most of us don't. Exactly the same when we're on our phones, we're here hunched over. So some simple stretches we can do. Okay. We want to do decompression, okay? So this is as simple as leaning to one side, reaching the arm over if needed. This is decompression of the spine, of one side, and then the other. This is simple, okay? You can just hold this for 5 seconds either side and then change and repeat 5 to 10 times either side. And you're going to be releasing all the tension in the discs and the vertebrae, side to side. Next one is a forward fold, okay? Now this varies on everyone's hamstring and you'll be tight from being sat down anyway, so get a bit of space. And the idea here is you're going to anterior pelvic tilt, so as if you're just going to take your bum and scoop it under your back like this. And we're not looking to fold, we're just looking to fold forward towards the floor, hands on the floor, keeping this tension here. Now obviously if you can only get so far down, that's fine. Do it again with straight legs, go as far down as you can. Just hold this position. This will help take tension out of the hamstrings here, which have been contracted while being sat down. And you can increase this gradually, gentle light pulses. And then as you get more advanced, you can obviously aim to come further down, behind you, fold the head further towards the floor. And again, that's number 2 of my favourite stretches. So number 3, this is a pigeon stretch. So you can use your chair or desk at work. Just put your leg up on and take the other standing leg back, okay? You hold this position here. This is fantastic. This takes all the tension out around the side of the glute and the hip here. And this is where you'll get tightness through the lumbar spine, down into the hip and through the leg, sometimes sciatica symptoms. This is a fantastic way to try and alleviate that. So elevate one leg on, and you want to hold this for around 20 to 30 seconds before swapping over, but I'll just demo the other side. So again, one leg comes out, and you create a 90-degree angle of it, thigh facing forward, bottom portion of the leg facing, heel towards, sole at foot towards the wall, pull the leg back, and just nice high tall posture. And this is fantastic. Again, I can feel this. I haven't been sat in a desk all day, but this feels great for me, so it'll do wonders for you guys for sure. This is another fantastic stretch to put in. Okay, and another fantastic one here. You can use a broom. I've just got a bar, what a broom will do, or even sort of like, imagine something the size of a loaf of bread, which is just going to get you at shoulder width position. So you grab straight in front of you, okay? You can rest your hands here, elbows on the desk, hands on the bar, sit through and just take this over the back of the head. We're aiming to try and just drop our chest as low to the floor as possible, creating a reverse arch in the back. And this is just going to really help loosen up the thoracic spine, which you will get from hunching over looking at your phone. working on the PC and the laptop. This stuff really is crucial for longevity, to avoid long-term injuries. It's really worthwhile being put in. Holding this tension here, nicely at the bottom. Sit on the chair, again, the same broom, same stick. Even if you've got, say, like a coat stand in the office, perfect. Sit down in front of it, hands at the top, and literally just sit through. So we're trying to essentially lengthen our back by keeping our hands fixed at the top and just leaning in, and this just pulls the vertebrae apart, keeping nice tension out of the spine, allowing the spine to elongate, which is such a good feeling. And that is the essential key for keeping healthy back, lumbar spine and hips if you're sat down most of the day. A few very simple tips, and hopefully you got something out of that. So guys, to summarise, the idea behind this is just do it probably every hour or every other hour in between your work schedule at your desk. I know you might see that that's not possible, but literally taking 5 minutes to just mobilise the body and get it out of these stiff, rigid, restricted positions will pay its dividend massively later down the line in life. So just invest a bit of time into it every day. It's nothing too strenuous, and it will massively help to take away this feeling of soreness and tightness and just getting us in a bad position, which will lead us to possible injuries later down the line, or injuries that can occur all of a sudden just from being in a really bad compromised position. It doesn't take much for a disc to bulge or to start getting sciatica in the back and leg, and then it makes work even more miserable. Okay, so hopefully you guys have gained something from that. Again, if you've got any questions, please drop them down in the comments or send me a message. I'm more than happy to help, and I would love to work with you to get you to your dream range of motion where you can just get out of bed and feel as if every day you're waking up not tight, not sore, fresh as a daisy, ready to smash the day and get some more work done. Have a good one.